Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to go from drab to fab using a couple of new techniques that I've recently picked up on to keep my faux locks maintained and refreshed. So I'm not by any means proclaiming to be a hair expert, because I am not. If anybody knows me, they know that I do not like to do hair. I try to find the styles that are the easiest to maintain, where I can just wrap it up and wake up the next day and go. But since I've had these faux locks, I have realized that as the months or weeks progress, they do become unraveled and you get a lot of loose hairs here and there. So I feel like these couple of techniques that I use today will show you guys how to kind of revamp and refresh your braids for the most part, and I hope you guys find this video useful. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss any future videos, and make sure that you guys turn on your notifications so that you can get notified every time I upload a video and you can see this beautiful face. So if you guys want to see how I go from drab to fab using a couple new techniques, then please keep watching. I feel like there are a lot of misconceptions with faux locks. People just think that you don't have to really maintain them. You can just like tie them down every night and then wake up and go. But I've had my faux locks for I think almost about a month now, and as you can see, like, I think from afar they don't look bad, but when you like pull them apart like this, as you guys can see, they're like all these little scraggly pieces of hair, and that just like really allows them to kind of get tangled and stuck, and they don't move as easily as they did when I first got them done. So I feel like there is a bit of maintaining that goes along with your faux locks, and you can't just, you know, wake up and go every single day once you have them installed. You really do need to pay attention and keep them maintained, and you don't want these little scragglies to be like prevalent when you're walking around and noticeable. So I really do think that I have a couple of techniques that can help you guys maintain your faux locks, and you only need a few items. You don't need like a massive amount of things. You just need like a couple of key items just to keep them maintained. Maybe like once a week you want to do this, or once every 2 weeks, just depending on how much you tie your hair down at night and how often you want to actually just go through and do all of these steps. So like I was saying earlier, you only need a few things to keep your faux locks intact, honey. The first thing that you're going to need is some type of leave-in conditioner. I love to use the Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla. This one is really, really good, and it smells so good. It smells just like that black vanilla. Oh my god, it's just like really, really good. I love it. Every time I wash my hair, Ken's always trying to take it and like spray it in hands. I'm like, no, you need to leave it alone. Go get your own little Head and Shoulders leave-in or whatever you need. So the next thing you're going to need are some scissors, because these scragglies, like I said, are not cute. They need to be gone. Like, I can barely even run my fingers through my faux locks because it is so many freaking loose hairs, and I just hate that. So you're going to need some scissors, and you're also going to need a blow dryer. Wait, my blow dryer isn't working. Hold on. Oh, I gotta turn it on. You're gonna need a blow dryer. That was corny. And then, of course, to get these edges laid for the guys, you're gonna need some type of hairline edge gel, edge control, whatever you want to call it. Lately, I've been using the Taliah Waajid Curls, Waves, and Natural Hairline Help. This is a 2-in-1 edge control, and it also has castor oil in it, which I'm all about. So I'm going to leave the link to this down below, because I feel like this is every girl's dream. I bet my hair is looking crazy. I feel like this is every girl's dream. Like, literally, you want to have an edge control that you can use that doesn't like break your edges off. And honestly, when I first read this, when it said Hairline Help 2-in-1 and a scalp treatment, aids in repairing damage in thin areas, honey, if you guys know me, you know that I'm all about my extensions. I just started wearing my real hair about like 6 or 7 months ago. But baby, when I tell you, when I took out those extensions and I tried to wear a ponytail going all the way back, honey, I'm talking about sparse, like Rogaine. I mean, you would think that somebody just like went in and kind of like shaved my head. Like, it was not even cute. So now that I've been wearing these faux locks, the braids aren't as tight as they would before sew-in, and I feel like I use this probably like every week. And I don't use it during the week because I just kind of comb my little baby hairs back. As you can see, they're pretty thick and luxurious now, but I swear I should have taken a picture before and after, because when I first got my extensions taken out, it was not even cute. And then just the fact that I was using heat on my real hair like every day, it was just breaking out and so thin. But as you guys can see, my edges are looking filled in. Oh my god, look at the baby hair. I remember when I was like in high school and some people try to hate on me like I didn't have baby hair, but I'm here, and you guys can see that the baby hair is here to stay. Okay, so I didn't mention this earlier, but you're also going to need like some little clips. You can use rubber bands as well, or whatever kind of hair ties you might have, but I left those in the other room and there aren't any by me, so we're just going to go with what we have. Oh my god, my dogs are like messing with the electronic vacuum. This probably isn't a good idea because this is going to probably like mess your braids up even more. I'll be right back. I need to go turn this auto vac off. Okay. Hopefully I'm sitting like in the exact same spot. Okay, so I think I probably need to zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm working with. Okay, are we close? Are we close enough? So can you guys see like, let me find, like, can you guys see these hairs right there? Like all those little raggedy hairs. And on this side, like, oh my god, I know you can see that. It's just like a mess. So we're just going to start with a section like this. I have another clip too to like clip these scragglies away because I need to be able to see, honey. So as you guys can see, like they're looking like they're unraveled, but they're not. Don't worry about that. It's not unraveled. But I need to go in, and we're going to go in and cut first, okay? And don't talk about me. I don't have on any makeup right now. I wanted to get this video. My eyebrows look so fucking thin. Like I really want to get microblading. I need to get this video uploaded because I want to record another one. So that's why I just jumped on the camera today without any makeup on. I was like, girl, I gotta get this video up. Gotta get this video up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take like little sections and cut off these scragglies. Be careful not to cut your braid, honey, because you don't want to be walking around looking like who shot it and what for. Or is it who done it and what for? I don't know. So yeah, I'm just going to be cutting off all these little scraggly pieces. A few sections at a time. I swear when I got these, I was even shocked. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it like coming undone? Like I called my stylist the next day. I was like, girl, I need to come back for a refresh because my hair is already coming undone. I know I take care of hair. Like I probably had these things in for like months. Seriously. And you're not going to be able to get like every single scraggly hair, but I'm going to go through and pull like the ones that are just the biggest nuisance to me. So I am also going to be trying another technique that I saw online where you can just only use the blow dryer. I really hope that works because I think you're supposed to like cut down on time. Look at that. Look at that little BDB. I thought BDBs only grow on the back of your neck. Braids are growing BDBs, people. So something else you can do that I really don't recommend, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like going through this like every day. When I see like the scraggly hair, sometimes I just like pull them out. I mean, it hasn't hurt my faux locks or done any damage, I don't think. So if you guys just like if you don't have time for all these shenanigans, then you can just pull them. But don't say I told you to do that. Please don't say I told you to do that. And as you can see, like the ends for the most part are still intact, but don't worry, we're gonna go in and fix these little boogers too. I feel like at any given moment you can go from like sex kitten to like Medusa, so you need to be very, very careful with these faux locks. And I know when I first got these, everybody was like, oh my god, you're gonna love them when they get old, they're gonna look so natural. And I'm like, girl, I'd rather have them fresh. Like I don't want to be going through all this. Like no, I'm not the hair maintenance girl. I like things to be simple, curt, and to the point. Do you hear me? Okay, so I'm going to try another technique. Okay, so with this side, what we're going to do is we're going to take the blow dryer and we're going to hold them out like this and just blow it dry. And I think that is going to make some of those scragglies kind of like disappear. So I feel like the blow dried side went quicker and it's less frazzled. Can you guys tell? Wait, let me show you. So this is the side that I cut. I cut this with scissors. Can you guys see like the little scragglies that are present, right? And then this, I think I did these three. These three I did with the blow dryer, and they are just like, just more neat. Okay, so my cat is like, what is it? What do you want? Okay, so we're gonna try to blow dry this section right here and see if it works. Okay, so let's look at before and after. Okay, so honestly, I don't know about the blow dryer because I feel like it kind of like unraveled them a bit. Okay, so if you do use the blow dryer to tame your mane, you want to be careful because I feel like if it gets too close and too hot, it kind of like separates it a bit. Like look at this one. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like separated right here. So I'm just going to finish with the rest of my hair. I'm going to go ahead and cut the remaining and not use the blow dryer because I don't want to mess up my faux locks. Okay, so I attempted to go through and cut off as much of the scragglies as I could, but as you can see, I mean, this process can really last all day, and it does last all day, I'm not gonna lie. But you're not gonna get it perfect, but honestly, I feel like halfway through my arms were just dying, like they were about to give out. So I just started focusing on the top area, because like if you have this top portion really clean, then everything that's under the bottom really doesn't matter unless you want to wear your hair up. I mean, the back is what it is. I mean, it's really hard to get back there. If somebody's all up in your hair like that, just tell them to get a life. Like, it's not even that serious. But I think once you have like the top crown of your head all trimmed, then you should be good to go. So as you guys can see, like the blow dryer technique that I thought was going to be easier and quicker, to me, I felt like it just kind of made my braids look really weird, so I don't want to like employ that technique. If you guys do it, just make sure you don't hold it too close to your braid and you don't, I don't know, like burn your braid. I felt like the part that I did blow dry made them kind of like more unraveled, and I don't like that. So now I'm just going to move on to the leave-in conditioner portion. And sometimes I just like to spray the leave-in conditioner on the outside and then just kind of hold them like this, and that will also allow the loose hairs that you weren't able to cut just kind of like adhere back to their original position. So I'm just going to be going in with the Black Vanilla leave-in conditioner by Carol's Daughter. So I'm just going to spray a little bit because I don't want it to be like too damp. And then I'm just going to kind of twist them in their natural direction like so. And I'm just going to take little sections like this all throughout. And like I said earlier, I'm going to focus more so on the top crown portion. I'm not going to try to get the entire back because it's just not possible. And if you do wear your hair, you know, all the way up or half up, half down, then you can clean that part up, you know, once you get to that. But for today's video, I think that we're good. Oh, and I wanted to mention, if any of my subscribers or anybody that's watching this video that hasn't subscribed, if you guys do live in Florida, please evacuate, like get the hell up out of there. I heard on the news that it's supposed to get really, really bad tomorrow, which is Friday. Friday might be today, so I know Saturday through Monday is supposed to be really, really bad. My brother actually lives in Florida as well, and he told me today that they were planning on leaving. I guess it was kind of like a bottleneck whenever you try to leave Florida, because everyone decided to leave at the same time. So if you're in Florida and you're watching this video, get out, okay? Not like the movie. You need to get out for real, for real. As you guys know, us in Houston just went through the same thing, like literally 2 weeks ago, if that, and I'm telling you, the experience was not fun. And just for the sake of this video, for time purposes, battery purposes, and just boring factor purposes, I'm going to just do this last section, because this is going to complete the crown of my faux locks. I'm just going to do this last section. I'm going to twist it. Anyone else have this mirror? I got this mirror from Target about 3 months ago, and I thought it was going to be one of the best purchases I ever made, and honestly, it's the worst purchase I ever made. Like, it just does this like all day. See, it doesn't stay. Like, how am I supposed to do my makeup? Like, this is so annoying. Like, does it lock into place? I'm just so confused right now. I'm so confused. Let's just act as if my hair is dry, which it's kind of dry. Now I'm going to be going in with the Taliah Waajid Curls, Waves, and Naturals Hairline Help. I'm going to just apply this to my edges, and I love using this. Now, since it's kind of like more of that, it's kind of like it's a weird consistency. It's not super duper hard. It's more of like that pomade consistency. As you can see, it's kind of like liquefied, but then it has like a hard base underneath, if that makes sense. So what I like to do is I like to just apply this all over my edges. What's a gnat? I don't apply it in any particular like way. I just slap it on there, because your edges are your edges. I mean, all we're going to do is brush it down and tie it down anyway. So now I'm just going to brush my edges down. I like to brush them back first, and then I'll go in and make my baby hairs more noticeable. I just like to kind of go like this. I feel like somehow people can get like carried away with the baby hair, like, you know, this is okay. And for my sideburns, I get them lasered anyway, but I just like to kind of have them more natural looking, because this edge control isn't like the strongest. So as the day goes on, you are going to need to, like, if you're at home or whatever, like, you might want to apply some more, but I like to tie my hair down anyway, so it makes it last a lot longer. So I'm just going to tie it down with my purple handy dandy scarf, and I'm going to let this sit. I normally let it sit for like 10-15 minutes, because normally I'll gel my edges down before I get in the shower, and then by the time I get out and I'm ready to go or ready to record, they are slayed for the day, honey. So guys, this is the completed hair look. I hope you guys found this video useful. Like I said, I'm not by any means a hair expert, but I do feel like these two little techniques by using the scissors and the leave-in conditioner can definitely help you get your faux locks refreshed and just revamped for a few days. If you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And before you go ahead and check out a couple of my other videos just in case you're bored, if you don't have anything else to do. And let me know in the comments down below what you guys like to see next. Until my next video, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching.
Hold me down for one night like I got 3 strikes.
Call me, ain't